Okay, so I'm going to get started making this pink peppermint stick. And this is already blended. It's got my oils and kaolin clay. Soaking at about 73 degrees. I don't think I have to worry about acceleration today because anything with peppermint seems to work really slowly for me, which is good. Nice creamy batter. Got a bunch of pinks here today. So let me blend this first a little bit, add the fragrance, and then I'll do the colors. There goes candy cane fragrance. We'll love the scent of that. It's like a peppermint candy. And I'll be blending that some more, so emulsification is just fine. Let's pour these first. This is a mix of so many pinks that I've got them written down, but I don't remember which one's in what container. But I'll list them for you. I am using a neon pink pigment mix in one of these small containers. But for it to be worth my effort, I really have to make sure that the pinks are different enough from each other. And then the batter is going to be white. So here's my titanium dioxide. And it's basically going to be a drop swirl into the white. So let's blend that up. That will really whiten up a little more. And let's go to the lighter of the pinks. It's a nice light pink. This darker pink. These I'm going to use my frother. There's that neon pink that I mixed with passionata to make it a little darker, and trial by fire to make it a little more red. Beautiful. My red. So these are my two accent colors. So there's less of those. Alright, we're ready to pour. I've got some mica drizzles for the top as well. So let's get this white in there. There's enough scrapings left for the top. Let me get this darker one in there first. This is the first time that I see it thickening up so fast, but we're still doing okay. That looks great. Pour this one from a little higher. And to give this a little bit more of a twist, I'm going to take this spoon, just going to tap this down and just spiral it deep and going up. Get my accent colors in there. Poured from a little higher so it would go deeper into the thicker soap. So I'm going from about 2 feet up, and then I'm working my way closer so it hangs out on top too. Beautiful. So now I can really check to see that there really is a little difference in the pinks. Let's get, what do I want here? I think I want the dark ones first. It smells just like candy canes in here. It smells great. It's lighter pink. Get the rest of the white in there. I'm having fun making an absolute mess around here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is flatten this surface a little bit. And now let's get, I do want to make a peaked top for this, but I have an idea for doing that. I'll get some of this color on the sides so that I can pull them up with the spoon to peak them. the sides up a little. And that gold is mixing with the pinks. I don't think I want the red to show quite as much, so I'm going to go back. That looks great. Get a little bit more gold. So it was a little soft when I did the edges, and now it's set up a little bit more, and I'm going to bring up more distinct spoon textures. Also move that gold around. There. So there is Pink Peppermint Stick, and I'll bring you back for the cut. And I don't want to forget the glitter. This is Super Sparkles from Nurture Soap. Okay, now we'll bring you back to the cut. Okay, I'm ready to cut this Pink Peppermint Stick. It's fragranced with candy cane. It smells just like that. It smells delicious, actually. So this is nothing but pinks and a little gold. See how that turned out. I was really curious to see how that pink turned out, that I mixed some pink pigment. And I bet you can tell which one was that neon pink. But I'm glad that I toned it down just a little bit, because it can tend to overpower. I'm liking this so far. The white looks nice and clear, because I always worry a bit about the glycerin rivers. This is the kind of swirl where the white is pretty much on its own, so I really didn't want any glycerin rivers. And I feel like it really does help to mix the titanium dioxide pretty densely with as little water as possible. But there are other, that's a really nice one. There are other factors involved with that. That one's a pretty swirl there. You saw how deep I stirred into the loaf to make those swirls, and I like it. So if you can imagine that neon pink there being even more bright, it would have stood out a bit much. So I've been working on another little project that hopefully you'll hang in there with me until that is ready. But I like to space out the, well, I like to space out too, but I like to space the projects, the bigger projects, so that they happen semi-regularly, but difficult to do a big project all the time and keep up with my soap inventory. But in the meantime, things have calmed down a bit. People always ask how I'm doing. I'm doing great. And thanks for the comments and those visits to Instagram as well. Those of you who are there, I'm preparing my presentation for the conference in May. And that's the big soap conference held by the Soap Guild. And that's going to be in Kansas City, Missouri in May. And this time it's going to be a pretty complex presentation based on what I've learned in my master's degree in the brain. It's really surprising how much of our brain function we use to run our soap businesses. And the more you know, the more you can be aware of what you're doing and get better at it. So anyway, this is Clyde. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. And the Vibrant Soap web store is open, and I put that down below for you to see. I'll also put the link to where I got my frother. People are really interested in that. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.